In this step, we will chamfer the large hole. Select Contour. Then select the chain here. Make sure the chaining direction is counterclockwise. If it's not, select the reverse option. Then press OK. Select Tool and select Library Tool. Click on Filter and change the tool type to Chamfer Mill. And set the tool diameter to equal 0.5 and press OK. Select the 1/2 inch chamfer mill and press OK. Enter the comment, chamfer the outer circle. Select Cut Parameters. Change the contour type to 2D chamfer. 2D chamfer cuts a chamfer around a contour. Set the chamfer width to 0.02 and the bottom offset to 0.05. Chamfer width sets the chamfer width. Mastercam measures the width from the chained geometry adjusted by the cut depths defined on the linking parameters page. Bottom offset is an amount to ensure that the tip of the tool clears the bottom of the chamfer. Select Lead In Out. Make sure Lead In Out is enabled. Enter Exit at Midpoint is selected. Entry is enabled. Line is set to tangent with a length of 60%. And the arc radius set to 60%. Then copy the values over. Lead In Out allows you to select a combination of a line and an arc at the beginning or end of a contour toolpath for a smooth entry-exit while cutting the part. Line length is set to 60% of the tool diameter to ensure that the linear movement is greater than the tool radius in case cutter compensation was set to control. Arc radius is set to 60% of the tool diameter to ensure that the arc movement is greater than the tool radius to generate an arc output. Select Linking Parameters. Make sure clearance is enabled and set to 2 absolute. Retract is enabled and set to 0.25 absolute. Feed plane is 0.2 incremental. Top of stock is 0 absolute. And depth is set to 0 absolute. The depth of the chamfer is based on the width and tip offset set in the cut parameters page. That is why depth is set to 0 here. Press OK to generate the operation. Backplot the operation. When backplot is finished, press OK. Then select Contour again. Change the selection method to Single. Then select this entity here and make sure the chaining direction begins and ends as shown. If you select the entity in the incorrect location, the chaining direction will be in the wrong way. If that happens, click on Reverse if necessary. Then repeat the process with the remaining corners. When all 4 corners have been selected, press OK. Select Tool. Then select Library Tool. Click on Filter. Change the tool type to Flat End Mill with the tool diameter set to equal 0.5 and press OK. Select the 1/2 inch flat end mill and press OK. Enter the comment, Machine the chamfers. Select Cut Parameters and change the contour type to 2D. Then select Depth Cuts. Enable depth cuts with a max rough step of 0.25. And make sure depth cut direction is set to step down. Select Lead In Out. Disable Enter Exit at Midpoint, Entry, and Exit. and set the overlap to 0.02. And disable Gouge Check. Enable Adjust Start of Contour and set the length to 60%. Extend. Then copy the values over. Select Linking Parameters. Make sure clearance is 2 absolute, retract 0.25 absolute, feed plane 0.2 incremental, top of stock 0 absolute, and the depth is -1 absolute. Then press OK to generate the operation. Backplot the operation. When backplot is finished, press OK. Then select All Operations and click Verify. When Verify is finished, close the simulation window. Return your view to top and toggle the toolpath displays off. At this point, your file is ready to be posted. However, if you are following this video using the free Mastercam Home Learning Edition software, you are unable to post code. The Post Selected Operations button will not work. Therefore, you have finished this tutorial and can move on to the next one.